Once the seal is released, you can't unseal any other ice seals for 90 days. Do you really want to release the ice seal? Why are there so many penalties? The severe cold curse. Because your understanding and level of frost abilities is lower than it was in the past. I can't even break a curse used 26 years ago. Was that guy strong, or is my frost level too low? Now, the issue is who to awaken first among these guys. Gilbert, I think he'll level up desperately for Arthur. Mio. Unless her feelings change. She'll prioritize her prestigious family's orders. Skaya. The moment this magic nerd finds out about the existence of a fantasy world, he'd probably be so ecstatic he'd go wild. Waking up someone helpful would speed up our next moves. Contractor, have you decided? Then. Yes. Upon releasing the seal, you cannot release another ice seal for 90 days. Do you really want to release the ice seal? Give me back my friend, you bastard. The ice seal is released. Magic ability points will be permanently consumed. You are now cursed with severe cold 30 days. Hi, hello. Hello. Archmage Skaya Killerland. I can't see any gates. People are just walking around in the streets. Without fear. This is the scenery we created. You and I, with Ramadat, Gilbert, and Mio. Now the threat of monsters is gone. Oh huh. Are you crying? Ah, what are you looking at? Sigh. It's been 26 years. I woke up last year, so we're now the same age. You're no longer my elder sister. What? That's not how it works. We go by birth year. If we're the same age, you can't say things like sis, right? We're casual with each other anyway. Do you take me for a fool? I remember just fine. You're so stubborn. Remember the Frost Queen. Sorry, I couldn't keep my promise to meet you guys. We fought for 3 days and nights. You did well. Without you, we might not have defeated her. So, don't feel guilty. What happened to you? So. It might be quicker to see with your own eyes. It's not magic. What is it? A new ability. Ah, it's a Frost X grade. Probably the first of its kind. Then you must have gained a title too. Something like, the first X grade skill holder. Come to think of it. I didn't. When I used magic for the first time, I received the title, First Step to Magic. You should get a title for any first-time achievement. Right. When I cleared the 10th level of Trial Dungeon, I also received a title. Why didn't I think of that? You were at the 9th stage, right? Even if you try again, you won't be able to pass 30 levels, will you? Check your status. You're probably level 1 now. I'm still level 80. The curse of cold reduced my stats, but it naturally recovers in a tot. What happened? It might be because you touched the core of the Frost Queen. So, out of the 5 of us, only I was reset. I don't know for sure. Who are you talking to now? That. That is. What? The Frost Queen. Contractor. Help. Who is this cute little one? The Frost Queen. I'm the Queen of the Ice Realm Nibelheim, the one who freezes the world, and... Yes, yes, what? You're the Frost Queen. I apologize. My greed caused you great harm. Sorry. Alright, I'm a cool person, I'll accept the Queen's apology. In return, can you satisfy my curiosity later? A sovereign is responsible for their mistakes. You really nailed it. I'll cooperate as much as I can. Isn't that player SEO Junho? When did he arrive? Ho ho, you are kidding. Who's the beauty next to him? She looks like Lady Skya Killerland. Congratulations. You achieved what you wished for. Association President Shim Deok, you did great. Thanks. Junho, you received a penalty, right? It seemed more severe than I thought. Losing 70 magic stats is regrettable, but I wouldn't hesitate if it saves my comrades. Realistically, this can reduce your burden. Realistic. You've always loved that word. Now that I think about it, we met briefly in the past. What was that about? Ahem, about that penalty. It's a reduction of 70 magic stats and a 50. Reduction in all stats for a month, right? Yes. SEO Junho LV60 title. Opener of Spring and 2 more. Strength. 198-99. Stamina. 187-94. Speed. 184-92. Magic. 149-75. Reputation. 1,220 few, it'll recover in a month, but it might be tough for the second floor. Why not only heal the Lord's Son and come back down? Or maybe spend about a month as a teacher in Nest. Nest. Training ground for young awakened players, that's nice, but I'm not really into it right now. I'll raise my reputation in Gil Leon. Skya, what will you do? What do you mean? Of course, I will. You said your level is still the same, so you can go to the frontier right away, right? There's also a magic tower in the frontier, right? There'll be new magic to see. How exciting. If we're going to be active, we should announce our return today. Then, just in case, move the ice statues of the others. I've already done that. It's not something the fiends will overlook. That's why I asked right after Skya woke up. Waking up after 26 years and immediately being asked for a favor. Skya's rare. Let's change the plan. Let's postpone our advancement into the frontier a bit. Why all of a sudden? On Earth, there are the dark mages, on the frontier, there's the grand wizards. We can be a restraint to the fiends. That's a good idea. I'll schedule a press conference for the afternoon. But Skya, aren't the fiends avoiding you since you're too fierce? Don't worry. Once I tear up a few, they won't be able to avoid me. Oh, let's share this picture too. This is. You're trying to bait the fiends. They rarely show themselves. Using this opportunity, we'll slowly kill them off. Alright, I'm going now. Good luck. Make it exciting since it's your first return in 26 years. Alright. Take care of yourself. No need to nag. It's about time for the main character to appear. Firstly, I would like to thank you all for attending this sudden press conference. Let's start. Times. This is the amount of times monsters have terrorized Earth in the past 4 months. This is a drastic decrease from the past, but I found an interesting piece of data. Drastic decrease of crime rates on Earth, however. Crime rates increased by 37. In the frontier. How nice would it be if I had 2 bodies? For a long time, I have been thinking of a way to extinguish monsters. On air, this thought would come up numerous times a day too. This is the Silver Constellation Guild. Firstly, our guild absolutely supports the heroic acts of Spectre. Perhaps, did you find an answer to your concerns? Yes, I have. If I cannot have two bodies, I can have someone that has similar strengths to me. I'm not the type of person who drags on for a long time. So I will introduce you to my partner who is also an archmage. Don't steal my line. Heya, it's me. Skya Killerland. A member of the 5 heroes, Archmage Skya Killerland revived after 26 years. Is Spectre the sign of the 5 heroes revival? Archmage, heroes never die. Quote trending. Spectre lives on Earth, and the Archmage at the frontier. The fire that fell on the feet of the monsters. Whoa. Skya has returned. A worldwide vote for fun. Who would you like to be awakened next? British royal family, we will return all the properties that were kept to the Archmage. Originally, we were just going to help a bit for the public image. But it's a completely different story if all the 5 heroes return. We might actually extinguish the monsters. It's so sudden, guarding the museum. I'm going to tell them that I protected them. If all the 5 heroes wake up. You're kidding, you just had a 7-hour shift, enough with the nonsense. Ha, so annoying. If they were a frontier we could have just killed them. Be patient. If a guild member loses their Vita or dies, signals get sent. Just get some information out of him. K. There are only 8 players nearby and they aren't that skilled. Apparently the hero's ice statues are still inside. Location of Spectre and the Archmage. They don't seem to know because they are peasants. Humph, if those two are our opponents we need to be cautious. Ah. Move out of the way. The door's made of mithril. As expected from the master of shockwaves. Even a few pieces of this is worth so much gold. We don't have time. Get the statues first. That's unfortunate. Alright. In hand. Ha. Why doesn't it shrink? Stop messing around and hurry up. Why, yes, any moment now. Stupid bitch, he does nothing. But why is it so cold? Shit. It was a trap. How dare these golems? Yeah. Amazing. Should I get rid of him? No, don't overdo it yourself. I need to find out how much weaker I've become. SP Spectre. UF. Magic Jail. Reverse Gravity. Detect Force. Lightning Spear. FAP. What? Arga. Wah. Ah. Ah. Hello, monster. Curtain of Darkness. One Spectre. I'm not willing to die without struggle. No, you will die. Without struggle. That cockiness. Same as always. Do you know me? Of course I know you. Years ago, remember the Fiend Massacre site at Paris, Arc de Triomphe? I was there. Oh. Then you should have no issues about dying today. Since you lived an extra 27 years. I'm not like before. Shit. Damn this attribute my system. As expected, it's impossible to fight a long game against Spectre. I need to finish this at once. Eh. I can't give him space. How much more? Are you going to mock me? Until the last chapter of your life. Humph. Ugh. Is there no choice but to use that skill? As long as my opponent doesn't know my ability, they will fall for it at least once. Ha. So he was hiding his ability for this. He tried to turn the tables at once. But if he wanted that to happen, he shouldn't have mentioned what happened in Paris. For him it was 27 years. But for me, who was a statue, it was only 2 years ago. I see, so that guy was you. Hot. Ice Golem. Does that mean the Archmage spell affects even this area? No, it's not that. He became an even stronger monster. This is Spectre's ability. Then 27 years ago. Oh, you're here. What about the other guy? You. How? I captured him and read his memories. Using the Confession of the Dead skill that I obtained. I managed to get a lot of information, as he was a first-generation player that debuted around 30 years ago. What? No way, that's a crazy ability. Jun-Ho, I changed my mind. Well, I was initially going to work with you. What do you mean? But I thought of a more effective way. I will hunt fiends alone and then bring them to you. You can just read their memories and progress safely. Jun-Ho, it's too dangerous for you at the moment. Skaya has a good point. It's a fact that I couldn't use abilities that consume a lot of mana. But that's giving you such a big burden. No, it's fine. The burden that you carried for 10 months alone. We can share that now. When Ramadat, Mio and Gilbert all come back, you can just be the face, madam. Like before. Hey, I did most of the work even in the past. What are you on about? Face, madam. Ahem. Yeah, sure. You always came for help, saying, Skaya. Do this, do that, huh? Let's aid Lord Gillian's son first. You have arrived at the second floor. Doors opening. This is amazing. They have architecture, mana environment. I wonder how many stages of my magic knowledge will go up. Here, Miss Skaya. I will escort you to Gillian's manor house. Ha. Oh. Okay. Escort me. Player SEO Jun-Ho. Ah, it's the Archmage. So the rumor that Skaya Killiland woke up was true, huh? Ooh, this is such a great environment. I wonder how many magical discoveries have been made here. They say the head of the Magic Tower, the commander of the Imperial Knights. If you have time, go check out the Magic Tower. And the Archbishop of the Church of the Sun are as strong as the 9 heavens. Player SEO Jun-Ho. Ah. Is this the friend you mentioned who can cure our young master? Yes, she is none other than Archmage Skya Killerland, one of the 5 greatest heroes in my world. Wait. She's Skya Killerland. Oh ho, so you've heard of her. Of course I have. The legend of the 5 great heroes has also spread to our world. Fables aside, their tales are performed by wandering troops of entertainers far and wide. Oh. We're that famous. It's an honor to meet the great Archmage of Earth in person. And you are. I am Fiver, the commander of the Imperial Knights. Oh, my. I couldn't have guessed. I didn't expect my welcome here to be on a different level from Earth's. Well, take me to your young master as soon as you can. My lord. This is one of the 5 heroes, Lady Skya Killerland. Oh. Our reception is shamefully inadequate for welcoming the representative of an entire world, but please make yourself at home. There's no need to apologize. It's nice and cozy here. I never realized you knew people in such high circles, Player SEO. I called her my friend earlier, but I technically only guided her here. I see. I was wondering how you two could become close friends in the short time she's been back. Simus should be in his room. Please, follow me. Simus, some people who can treat you are here. Do you remember me? I'm SEO Junho. Hello, I'm Simus Gil-Leon. I apologize for being unable to greet you earlier. I was unconscious at the time due to my illness. Ah. It's alright, Simus. There's nothing to be sorry for, right? Let's treat your magic circuits right away. I'll leave myself in your care. What a pure and sweet kid. This should be enough for the treatment. It'll take 20 minutes. Alright. Here we go. Done. His circuits are stable now. Nice work. Wow, it feels great to help someone after so many years. Honestly. My son always dreamed of becoming a mage. If not for his ailment, then I'd have enrolled him in the Imperial Magic Academy's Magician Division. I'd like to ask for your opinion on the matter, Archmage. Can Simus still pursue his dream of becoming a mage? I'm really sorry. But that won't be possible. Magic circuits are a lot like clothing. Once they expand or contract, they can never return to how they were before. Even if your son's magic circuits are stable now, he'll never be able to use magic again. Judging by what Player SEO Junho said, I can blame the fiends for this, right? Yes. The energy I removed from your son's body was undoubtedly demonic in nature. It's shameless for me to request this of you, but please hunt down the fiend who shattered Simus's dream. And take revenge for my son. I ask you this as a pathetic father who couldn't protect his child's dream. We accept, your grace. The son's enemy. Grade. See description. Hunt down the fiend who poisoned the noble, Simus Gil-Leon, and kill them. Reward. 100 gold fame. 1,000. And this is something I was saving for my son. Skill book circuit reinforcement passive. Grade B, permanently reinforce the user's magic circuits. Wouldn't this be better for you? It's for reinforcing magic circuits, after all. What are you talking about? Isn't that exactly what you need right now? I'm pretty sure you can double your strength. With it. Me. Double my strength. Hold up. Are you telling me you weren't even thinking that far? Give me your hand for a bit. Eh. Your magic circuits are a lot sturdier now. I don't think you'll experience any mana loss at this level. Let me give you an exclusive rundown as your friendly neighborhood STEM senior. I'll use the computers we used to have as an example. You know how they had an overclock feature, right? I remember you saying. You used that as a reference for booster. Wait, why am I speaking so formally when we're the same age? Right, you said something like needing sturdier mana circuits being needed if I wanted to have a better option than booster and one more condition. You're right. Congrats, you now meet both conditions. By the way, I'll always be your senior. I understand that I have sturdier mana circuits and a circuit reinforcement skill book now, but what other condition did I need to meet? You needed a coolant to overclock yourself past your limits. Frost works perfectly. You need a coolant to ensure your brain doesn't melt from the overclock. But I've been experimenting a lot as well. Frost wasn't enough to stop the bouts of overheating I had from boosting myself. What would you do without me? You're wiser, big sister. Look, it's not your body that needs coolant. It's your magical essence itself that needs to be cooled. You should be creating energy that can both suppress the overheating and be sustained by your magic circuits. It's a risky balancing act, but if you perfect it, you'll get much stronger, much faster than you could through booster. It's your call. If you run the calculations, though, you'll get your answer. Are you going somewhere? I gotta go sightseeing. Didn't I say I'd take a look around after my treatment? I thought you'd stay put for at least a few days. That's a crazy thought, absolutely not. Aren't fiends terrorizing people as we speak? What's that? A lucky coin. I always keep it on me. It'll ward off bad luck at least once. By the way, you said our little Frosty went to the spirit realm and hasn't returned yet. I'll have to research ways to force myself into the spirit realm later. Be patient. Even spirits value some privacy, you know. I'll think it over after making short work of some fiends. Bye. A lucky coin. I took her for a mage, but it turns out that she's a spiritualist. She's definitely going to strain herself. I'm worried. I already fought alone for the past year. So she'll think it's her turn to carry the burden. She intends to work herself to the bone for my sake. That girl's the type to repay the smallest debt in spades, after all. I still have 150 points left before I'm back to full strength. Quickly leveling up and getting back to normal is the only thing I can do to catch up to her. I'll have to master overclock first if I want to bridge that gap. I'm not going to hold you back. Hey, Co Junho, is that black lump yours? Yeah, it's my black armor. Are you saying it needs fixing? Can't fix it. Actually, making a new one would be way better. It's practically falling apart, the durability's worse than a thread. Ah. Sorry about that. I thought it was sturdy. Not your fault. This black armor's saved me a bunch. If you're up for it, can you make a new one for me? Yeah, I'm actually eager for it. Seriously. You're cool with that. Okay, but I need a favor. Since we're making new ones, I want to add new stuff to make it perfect. Mithril, huh? Could you grab some mithril for me? Where would I find that? Oh, wait. Last time, I fixed Mr. Mine's door panel, it was mithril. How much do you need? More the merrier, right? I think I can get it. No way. Where'd you get all this? Not enough. No, it's not that. More like. I gotta mix them. Mix them. Plan to use dragon bones and just coat joints with mithril. But with this much, it changes. Gotta grind the dragon bones and melt the mithril for a mix. Hey, you should at least say hi when guests arrive, you rascal. I can't even believe that I can see so much mithril. It's been a while, MANHWA. Getting mithril's tough these days. Oh, mithril. It has been decades since I saw it. Yeah, I guess it's hard to find mithril nowadays, isn't it? Super rare already. So, the whole armor's getting a remake. Yup, leaving it to my grandson here. You got it. Grandpa, wanna help? What? What do I do? Didn't even ask me. Forget it. MANHWA, free right now. Free. If I took bookings now, I'd be busy for a decade. Really? Then you can't make it even if I ask. But you're not taking bookings now. Ah, why stand there? Prepare the pattern and plan if you're mixing them. Well, did you see the knight? Said he woke up Skya. Yeah, he did. But didn't visit me once. I'll have to talk to him later. Meet him once, he's heading upstairs, prepping in his own way. Whenever gear breaks, come over. And you've been through a lot. You've done something really big. If you're looking for praise, you're not quite there yet. 3 more to go. Maybe you can do it, though. I can. 'Cause it's me. Someone who supports you for no reason. There are only a few who truly lift your spirits. When those 3 comrades are free, those people will increase by 3. Someday, for sure. Want the circuit reinforcement? Skill book. Who? Hup. Reinforcing the circuit. Stay quiet. Phew. Sari, take a breath. It's suffocating. I am just worried about coughing. How's the mana circuit? It used to be a 2-lane road, now it's 4. Mana containers gotten bigger. If you use it all up, consumption goes up too. What's even crazier, it's not a one-time thing. Well, let's get started. New mana circuit should double the booster's effect. Booster. Be cautious. Your body's heating up faster. Well, obviously. Used to spin mana 13 times a second. Now. 7 spins. Doubled mana reinforcing the body. But doesn't mean doubled mana use. Diverting 1/10 of internal mana to the circuit. Now. If I replace frost energy. Of. Cold rush, like going from just cooling to heaven and earth. After the chills, intense heat. This, with just 10, ain't enough. If 10 falls short, let's start at 15, then slowly up it by 1. Isn't that too slow? Increase by 5. At a time. Are you okay? Remember, contractor. Sari's energy can't go through any random circuit. If Frost's energy freezes beyond heat, and freezes your magic circuit. Might never use magic again. I'll start at 15, then go up by 1. Promise. Now that I get the feel, can I edit the video? Really? If anything happens, call me. We're clicking. A race against time. You can do it, if it's you. Oh, it's done. A masterpiece. Nearly 5 days of training for the contractor. Got some good news about finishing the contractor's video. It's not even a sauna in here. This is. Contractor. Did you fail again? Contractor. Woo-wah. Did I fail this again? Damn. It's much harder than I thought. I have two pieces of good news to lift up your mood. Good news. 1. I've finished editing the video. Oh, it took you a long time. Congratulations. And thanks. And the second one. I used up all our pages, huh? Wait, you used up all your pages you had. I did, but for a good reason. I think it'll be better than the last one, but still. Oh, 10x the PP I made. If I don't earn that, I'll never set foot in this industry again. What kind of industry is this? Why don't you just watch the video and judge later? What, only 35 minutes? I know what I'm doing. These kinds of videos work better in this industry. Just don't make it boring. I'll just watch it. This is a secret that only I know. 35 minutes later, Frost Queen. Why? Why did you say my name, Mr. Contractor? Did you spend your time watching doramas and movies while you were supposed to be editing? Be honest. No, I spent lots of time editing. Really? Then you're so good at editing that I lost track of time. This'll easily make 10x pages, no, maybe even. Hooray. Hooray. Thigh. I'm a genius. Salmon in the Mountains. Is that the title? Queen Salmon in the Mount attachment file. You may be good at editing, but your naming sense is terrible. Hey. This is my first piece, so take it easy. Uploading 15. Manga Galaxy Me. Why am I so nervous? I'm going to train now. Oh no, I get more nervous when I'm alone. What are you so worried about? If you're curious, just check it out. No, I'll check with the contractor. In 10 minutes. How good do you expect it to do? I want it to be number 1, of course. You have big ambitions. I need to be the best. Video rankings are so dominated by guild members that it's practically their workplace. As of 2050, the world's population is 8.4 billion. The Frontier has 2.7 million players. Their most viewed video of all time is the Goblins Guild's Hunt for Giants. A whopping 123.5 million views to date. Huh. What's that? A message from Skya. A link to a private community. Why are you sending this? Wait, what? You have 1.4 million followers. Skya. Even though you're a hero, 1.4 million in a week. 1.4 M followers don't check DMS. The contractor has 7,000 followers. That's just people who watched the test video. She's got 1.4 M without doing shit. She didn't do anything, did she? What is all this? Mine hunting, 26 years later, why is it so weak? Mine exploring. What the hell, why are you leaving your tongue out? That's what women on social media do to look cute. It's been 26 years. Why are you all still so weak? Okay, let's take just one more shot. I just need to adjust the backlights a bit. Thunderbolt. It looks like you've been diligently hunting demons. Congrats, you're a superstar. Thank you. You're one too. Ha. No, I'm not famous yet. No. I mean your video. It got a lot of reaction. I almost died reading the comments. Ha. Hey, contractor, it's been 10 minutes. Really? Come here. Let's see how the public reacted to your work. It said Junho's new video. Yes, they're kobolds, but what the heck? Sedho is really strong. Isn't this a kobold slaughter? My friend who went to it said it was bloody. It's not a video game. They even cause landslides. This is total suicide. Scarily funny. This is a real gem. The editing is really nice. Recommend it. How have I never seen this guy before? It was the best thing I've seen recently. I'm also a first-time viewer. Lots of good reactions. Want to check the rankings? Yes, obviously. Battle of Azin Gorge 3. Salmon in the Mountains Sea Battle Boss Battle Video 43rd place. RD place is amazing, and we're not even in a guild. Still. I was looking for more. How much PP did we earn? Total earnings 38,747 pages. Oh. Looks like the views will be over 8 million soon. No, I need more than that to buy spirit stones. At least we don't need to worry about pages. Well, tea always tastes better after a win. This is him, isn't it? The guy we've searched. That's right. Back then, the 6 big guilds took the initiative to get his information. Good. That has a somewhat awkward aspect to it. Bring me the documents you compiled then. He grew up in an orphanage, did okay in school, and then became a player. For someone so special, his past is rather ordinary. Yes, it looks like the association had a hand in Sio's past. Do you have any information about him other than his fake profile? I'm sorry. It looks like the association's chairman, Shimdiak-gu, set it up and covered it up. He refused to join us before, right? Yes, he said he'd rather be the head of a snake than the tail of a dragon. Then tell her to invite him over. Yuha said that. They're like best friends. Maybe the next time we go dungeoning. He's claiming to be a snake's head. But inside, he thinks he's a dragon. Some things are just too obvious up close. It would be better if you collaborate. Another week has passed, the views are going steady. Salmon in the Mountains Queen, 20,000 subscribers, 1.85 M views, 2 weeks ago. The final PP revenue is 42,520. Were you worried? Congratulations. You've just barely managed to stay in the game. I already knew this would happen. How's your training going? I can maintain the overclock for at least 40 minutes. Arch, what happened here? I couldn't get past 42 minutes. It's hard to keep up with the heat going at 46. Overclock. But, isn't that already enough? But there's more room for growth, there's no profit to lose. Isn't it better to keep practicing? That's true. This is giving off a bad vibe. It's open, come on in. Hello, can you read this guy's memory? I can write them down. Okay, let's see. Too bad, he's only a terminal. I was expecting level 120s. Why are there so many stronger people? It's been a long time since you've last fought. It's normal to come across a lot of them. Phew, that aside, how are you doing? Working on stabilization. I think I'll be over 50. Soon, but... Do you think I can go over that? It's only been a couple of weeks. You've already reached 50. There's no need to rush, take your time. Sure. But where's my Frost Queen every time I come? She's busy. Come back when you're done with the hunt. Take care. Are you my mom or something? When I worry about you. Greetings, player CO Juno. The Baron wants to discuss your unpaid reward for capturing the kobolds. Come with me. Oh. Apparently, someone is famous. The book wasn't the reward. Seamus, you should say hello. Yes. He's your benefactor. It's good to see you as well. How are you feeling? Much better, all thanks to you. Well, I had a great dream. I'm going to be a great lord just like my father. I can do that without magic, right? Of course. You will be a great lord. I apologize for calling you so late. Actually, I heard that you hadn't left your room, so I've been avoiding contact. I was training by myself. In that small place. From this day forward, you will use the rehearsal hall here. My lord, I've heard that players are reluctant to reveal their abilities. If you'll excuse me, I'd like to lend you my personal training room. Are you sure? If you say so. My lord, then I won't refuse. There's no reason for me to refuse, is there? For now, player Co Juno. As you may have heard, I've called you here today to reward you for your participation in the kobold slaughter. To be honest, I thought you had already given me my reward. What nonsense are you saying? That was for healing Seamus. Here. Open it. Nothing much, just an elixir. Baron, what is this? It's called a snow pomegranate. It grows in the northern snowfields once every 100 years. Are you sure you don't mind giving it to me? If it weren't for you, I would have been branded as an incompetent and will be responsible for the deaths of hundreds of people. And you cured my son as well. I don't mind it at all. Thank you. After absorbing the snow pomegranate, all my stats have increased by 10, and magic stats by 15. 42. Though that's not something you'd expect from the man whose name online is Salmon in the Mountains. What did you just say? I thought I heard you say salmon or something. Now it can flow around my body about 24 times per second. The current overclock stabilization figure is stabilization figure of 63. Body temperature 37 degrees. In 3 days, the curse of the cold will be over. Now, it's time to finish what I started in Gileon. The target has left the castle. Co Juno has entered the field through the northern gate. Finally. After a month and a half. That jingling bastard. What about Skya Killiland? 3 weeks ago, Co Juno escorted her to Gileon. That's far. I checked her community account. She is currently in the Oolong Forest, east of the Empire. Though distance means nothing to an archmage. We'll kill Co Juno before she can even realize it. It doesn't matter. I've already waited long enough. Let's start the hunt right away. The hunt is finally on. Finally, a hunt. It has been a long time since the blood kobolds. It's been about a month and a half. Let's see how it goes. Without any booster or overclock. It's much weaker than before. Humph. I should be able to drag it. How strong is it? Let's try a little spin. Ugh. Next is the reaction time. Slow. Okay, we're done checking. By the way, you guys were the first monsters I hunted when I got here. And I didn't get the Whip Wolf quest yet. Too bad for you. Looking at Co Juno's past behavior. He's often seen doing heroism. When he sees an underdog suffering before him, he won't let it slide. That's where we're going to dig in. Nino, Sisa, set up an ambush in a suitable place. Okay. I'll control the flow of the battle from here, so pay attention. You, move too. Yes, sir. For Mr. Signer. For Mr. Signer. Co Juno. You're just a gateway. Not the end goal. The target is the Swordmaster Kim Woo-young. For someone aggressive. Mr. Signer said you're quite the lucky one. But I can assure you, no amount of luck will help you today. My stats must have dropped by 50. From a month ago. But why do I feel stronger? It's because of the overclock. The horsepower circuitry is also stronger than before. Well, why don't you try fighting demons instead of monsters? No matter how many demons there are, the frontier is wide. How could I find some in a place like this? Aren't you going to answer? Like. Yeah, that cabin could have a demon living in it. There may be unexpected encounters in such a place. There. Frost, I'm sorry, but that's not going to happen here. See this. There's even a trap for monsters. These are used by mercenaries and hunters. It's not something a mage would buy. Manga Galaxine Contractor. This smell. It's blood, I smell it too. Frost, scout the perimeter. Leave it to me. Contractor, there are no monsters. Oh my God. Dead, and with a single blow. Confession of the dead. I hope the words of that woman didn't come true. Uncle. Usman. Hey. Did you do this? Aren't you going to answer? Answer. Did you do this to him? Why are you asking me that? What? You killed him 10 minutes ago. How did you know? You set up a trap for me. Then, you probably aren't alone. 1. 2. 3 people. Create otherworldly battlefield. Arg. I've seen this guy's abilities in Signer's memories. Carl Signer's most trusted right-hand man. Damn, why a desert battlefield? I hate the heat. Let's make it quick. Should I go first? No, I'm in charge this time. Earth's greatest super rookie. And you're avoiding fighting. That's pretty good. Who cares about that? The repulsive force of our supermagnetic field exceeds the speed of sound. You can see it too. Humph. It's only been a year since his debut. That's fast. Seesaw. No. Oh no. I was just trying to subdue him. This speed. The impact is completely different on a moving target. And he was moving at the speed of sound. No, I'll kill you, asshole. I'll kill you. You son of a bitch. Isn't that what you guys always do? You want me to apologize for killing that human being earlier? No. Don't apologize, stay where you are, where I can think of you as scum. Nino, how long can you operate a magnetic field without a seesaw? Without seesaw. About 10 minutes. Let's see how you do there. I'll be backing you up. Yeah, just back me up. I'll kill him for sure. Haha. You're the best, man. This is for Seesaw. You fucker. You. You little rat. Did you do it, Nino? No, not yet. Just a little more. You won't be able to dodge anymore. Shadow shifting. I'll be waiting for you in hell. Why would I ever go there? I'm losing control. Contractor. 66. Slow down. How did you get here? I gave you a coin, right? I put magic on it, you know. So I can know when you're attacked by magic. Now let's get some info from those bastards with Confession of the Dead. Ah. Ha. Gotcha. Let's talk about it. Their contact date is the night of the full moon of an even month. That's still 5 days away. You and I are weakened, we need something to our advantage. I've been hunting, leveling up, getting used to overclocking, training with ice golems. That's something. The best shot I have is overclocking. Just having more control over it will change my combat's quality. When I first set my sights on this place, I was feeling lighthearted. But things are different now. Yeah, I was expecting something darker, since it's the Demon Association. Against such enemies, there can be no more mistakes. You'll have to be the one to do it. I'll train to get used to overclocking. A train. Go out to hunt monsters and level up. Sorry. I can't. Is that how you support me in times like these? We don't know how strong they are yet. This might be our last chance to stomp their tail. If we go in blind and they're stronger than us, it's over. Instead of going straight for them, why don't we disguise ourselves? Disguise. Yes, because then they won't even recognize you. I'll make a disguise potion instead. So all you have to do is act well. That's right. The key task is to find out how good they are. I'll have my eyes on you, so if you feel that we can fight, just give me a signal, okay? Bingo. Try overclocking while you're hunting. It's a great way to learn how to do it. Why should we come this far just to hunt? Don't worry, there are no players around here. We shouldn't attract the people's attention. Contractor, is the steel bear strong? I don't know, I've never seen one before. Hey, isn't that it? It looks like his whole body is made from steel. If I increase my energy, I can catch it easily. But I'm not going to use it today. First of all, overclock stabilization. Stabilization is taking longer than I thought. I need to focus. Looks like the bear noticed us, contractor. It's dangerous to use overclocking against something I can't control. The most important part is speed control. Is this really a monster from the Canal Mountains? He is just like a moving weapon. If he were on Earth, it wasn't going to be easy for people to attack it. Contractor, it's silly to compete with him with power. I'd follow.